Good evening, and welcome to the Mingles of Evil Life. Thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you for joining me in this live tonight. And tonight, I'm going to be speaking about a topic that I definitely love to talk about, okay? And the reason why I started to do these lives here on Facebook. And I'm going to talk about wake up to your true and real anatomy. And what do I mean when I say this, right? And I say this because for far too long, we've been deceived about our true origins and anatomy. Okay? Never we've been taught to view ourselves as energy. I'm always talking about energy here. And although we've always known that nothing would exist, right, if the atom didn't exist. We study this in science classes since little, but we don't quite see ourselves, because one thing is to say and know that everything in the universe is made of the building block, the atom. One thing is to say that, but another thing is to really view ourselves as the energy that we truly are, and treat ourselves and live our lives in that same way. And we've never been taught how to do this and how to truly view ourselves as energy. Then our species wouldn't exist, truly, if this quantum particle, the atom, didn't exist. This faultiness of not learning to regard ourselves as energy, we've neglected the true selves, our true selves of what we are. We've been acting for centuries in the ignorance of not knowing what we truly are. How does it behave? And how does it work? In synthesis, it's language, right? The energy language. Because of that neglect of not learning to treat ourselves as energy, we've paid a really high price through the quality of our lives and our health. We truly have. The outcomes that we have out there, the statistics are clear, right? All the diseases in the world, all the situations, right, in the world are clearly our red flag, right? Telling us, screaming to us that we've been doing it wrong. We have not been speaking the language of energy. We've been neglecting it. And truly this happens because there's a lot of misconceptions about the word. When we say spirit specifically, people go into a lot of things, esotericism, mysticism, and it's not that it's just a matter that since we cannot see the atom, because no one can, although we study it in science, but there's nothing more mystical, let me tell you, than the atom, because you cannot see it. And you never will be able to see it at plain sight, right? But we do know it's there, and that without it, nothing would exist as we experience it. So might as well let go of all those misconceptions and wrong beliefs and address it, because we are made of energy. Whether we want to accept it or not, it is the truth. We are made of energy, not because I say it, right? And we might as well learn because to deal with energy and to learn about it and learn its language, because everything is made out of it. in our life, and the quality of our life and in the world depends on it. So it's time to wake up, because we've neglected it for far too long now. It's time to wake up to our true energetic nature and our whole anatomy, not the physical only. This we know already how it works, okay? Which already we know, we've studied this, okay? But of our energetic through the main chakra system, okay? Because just as the physical body, our energetic body has organs called the chakras. And chakra means wheel in Sanskrit. And they are 7 main energy wheels which are constantly spinning and vibrating, emitting and receiving vibrational frequencies, because we are embedded in a system that is all made out of atoms. And atoms are alive. They cannot stop vibrating, okay? Cannot. So, everything is vibrational. Everything in the universe happens at an energetic level initially, first. That's how it starts. And so we are frequencies. Our bodies are built out of frequencies, bonds that hold atoms together, okay? And everything we are receiving, we are emitting, plus receiving continuously. Although we don't see them, they are here, surrounding. We're submerged in it. And so we receive from the environment, and as well we receive from all the people we come in contact with every single day. So it's a constant exchange of energy that we're doing continuously, non-stop, okay? Because atoms, again, do not rest. They cannot stop vibrating. So they are alive. And these wheels of energy that we have, the chakras, are emanating these vibrational frequencies, which for us, for humans, these vibrational frequencies, and I've said it before, translates into energy in motion. Emotions. Energy in motions. Okay? Not thought. Emotions. Because emotions are the common grounds between, I've said it before, the physical and non-physical. Okay? Not so the thoughts. The thoughts are a product of our emotions, always. And this is the reason why your emotions, your emotions will never lie to you. You can surely mask your emotions towards others, but what you feel, what you experience, cannot lie to you. And that is very personal, very, very individual to each of us. Not so thought. Since thought is a result, thoughts, you can have thoughts that are truths and many others that aren't. So the only thing that mankind can truly rely on because of its veracity is what he feels, what he emotes. And that's the reason why emotions are are the things that we have to pay attention to. And we know that we came to experience in life. And if it weren't for our emotions that are the ones that mold us, because a thought does not mold a human. Not so the emotion, right? The emotion, the things that we feel in life, that we experience in life, are the ones that mold us. Okay? So, for humans, these vibrational frequencies translate into energy in motion. So, the chakras, these wheels, these 7 wheels, run parallel to our spine, the spinal cord. And they regulate the energy and the function of the 7 main glands in our physical body, known as the adrenals, the testes and the ovaries, the thymus gland, the thyroid, the pituitary, and the pineal. Okay? In turn, these 7 glands have specific organs under their domain. If the chakra is low or too high in energy, in vibrational frequencies, then the corresponding organs attached to that chakra, to that gland, will start to malfunction. With time of us not being aware, right, or neglecting these stored low or high vibrations, we start to live difficult situations in our life. It will start to arise in our lives. And depending on the level of these frequencies for each one of us, then the body will develop with time of ignoring them and when we keep on hoarding them, not purging them, right? Eating all that toxicity and staying with it inside of us, we create a disease in our body. That's how all diseases are created, are developed. So, we've hoarded or ingested toxicity for far too long. And the truth is that we are emotional beings. We came to experience, right? And if we don't fully face and feel our emotions and purge them correctly, we're not experiencing. This is the truth. These negative limiting emotions and feelings start mostly during our childhood years, okay? In between since we are born until the age of 8, basically. By this age, we've been conditioned enough by our immediate environment, and understand by our parents, by our culture, by society, by our community, by our peers, friends, school, right? Preschool. And we have created an opinion of who we think we are. That's how we create our known ego. Okay? Our ego. We also learn to then suppress those parts of us not accepted as normal or good by our environments, right? This is where the emotional neglect, how we learn to emotionally neglect ourselves. And so we emotionally start to detach. And that's how we detach from who we truly are, because we are vibration. We are emotions. And we start to neglect those emotions. We learn how to neglect them and not face them. And so we go on through life acting and reacting from all those wounds that we have and we're carrying inside. all those wounded spaces, without knowing that this is precisely what we need to address and stop in order to achieve the state of total well-being that we so much desire. Because we all of us want to be happy, right? We all want to be healthy. We want to be in wellness and in well-being. And we don't know that the reason why we face in our life so much turmoil and we get sick is because of this, because we've neglected the nature of what we are, that we are energy, that we are vibrational frequencies, and that they need to be attended to in first place, because this is our primary body. This is the body that keeps on forever. It cannot be destroyed. Energy cannot be destroyed. So this part of us overrules the physical body by far. Okay? So, every time we neglect the lessons and the situations, they will get stronger and harder, making it, in many cases, unbearable. Unbearable. Endless. We create endless cycles of suffering that we ask ourselves, how did I ever get here? How did this happen, right, in my life? And the truth is that we have been happy with accepting that because we're old, we need to get sick. Or getting sick is analogous, right? Analog to having age, which is not true. It is because of neglecting for so long these low or high vibrations that we have inside and that are not doing us any good, that the body then develops an illness, a disease. This is how we all get sick, because there's no one in here who is exempt to being energy, to being atoms, to being frequency. So we are all energy, and we all, no exceptions, need to work and understand and start speaking and learning the language of energy. So my invitation today is, right, to start learning about our true anatomy and start looking at ourselves as the energy that we are, treating ourselves like that, become masters, right, of our life, take control of our lives, take our lives to the highest level of well-being and wellness. And that's why I ask you today to share this information so that many, many others can benefit from it. I thank you for joining me tonight. I will be speaking next week about the main chakra system. So keep on joining me and helping me in spreading this information. I'm going to be speaking here about the main chakra system, and I'm going to be addressing each chakra so that you understand how your body does truly work, okay? So thank you for joining me, sending you love and light. Follow me also on our YouTube channel, Evo Life 360, and sending you, as always, love and light. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Take care.